Well, hello, folks, and welcome back to the channel. I am. Did it for a sec. There we go. Hesitations and shit here. Woo! And here we are. All right. Welcome to Star Citizen, folks. As I said at the beginning, I am your host, the IronWulf. And yeah, today I'm out mining. Just a simple boring day of mining is what we're doing. I hope everybody's doing okay. Hey Alice, hey Stuart, how you guys doing? Everybody doing okay? John's still in the hospital. Oh, that's sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Screen that call. All right.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Turn the audio up a touch. How's that? That better? That working? Things keep getting adjusted in here. I'm having to work on it, so hopefully that's better. All working good there? Good, good, good. Yeah, I figured I'd do a mining stream today since I haven't done that in a minute. And I figured it's about time to do one.
Landing gear down.
Why is there titanium floating outside my space dock? Look at all the kind of containers floating around out here. Huh. Whoa. Looks like somebody blew up outside my hangar.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Man, we're down. Yeah, so today's stream basically is me doing exactly what you see me doing. Yeah, I'm just going to be doing mining. Go out. If somebody else shows up, I do have a bigger ship we can go mining in if people show up. Sorry, somebody walking around out by my car. I can see it out the front window here. So, all right, let's go ahead and store this, and we'll go down and put this into. There it goes. Hopefully, I'll see it again if everything works correctly. Am I licensed, sir? To mine, yes, absolutely. I am certified. I am a certified space miner. Mining is what the IWC is actually what we mainly do is mining. Everything else is just secondary. Well, mining and building and crafting when they get it in the game eventually. But yeah. This is what I've been doing. This is my daily chill. And then we go to the mining facility here and put the order in. I've been running multiple orders, so I've got a bunch of stuff already done. That landing. Oh yeah, I never claimed to be a pilot. I am not a fighter pilot. I'm not even a very good pilot. So certified space older you've been. Yes, I've been a miner for a long time. Not that kind of miner, but yeah, when I was a miner, I wasn't a miner. Now, I know there's a lot of people in debates on how they want to do these things. I personally just use one method because it takes, there we go, you know, it puts out, it takes a while, but it gives me good resource back. And go ahead and click on that, get that set and that running. And I mean, I have been running stuff, so the only thing I don't like is you got to come over here to clear out the ore bag of the inert stuff. See, I have a mold sitting there, but I don't have the crew for a mold today, so. Yeah, see, there's my mole. But I don't have the crew to run the mole. And that's my cutter. That's what I came over here in. I'm going to have to move the raft over here to move material to market, which I've got a bunch of stuff already processed. We could do that later, maybe. But yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm running around mining. This is my daily jam when I just, you know, I want to go do something, so I jump in my ship and I go do some mining runs. So that is the plan. We're going to make a few mining runs and see how it goes. But yeah, that's just basically the plan. It's just I'm here, do some mining, waiting on 4.5 to drop, which is going to bring engineering in and going to, you know, change a bunch of things. Apparently they got to tweak the AIs again because Outlaw was telling me, I guess he was over in 4.5 in the experimental playing, and they've dumbed, maybe because it was an experimental, the AI wasn't working correctly, I'm thinking. Yeah, mining it's a relaxing thing, and that's why I'm doing it. It's just, you know, I wanted something that was not a whole lot of stress. I would be doing 7 days, but it's Tuesday, and Steam likes to do their server reset on Tuesdays, which ends up kicking me out of my game about, you know, halfway into it. And sometimes it comes back, sometimes it doesn't. So I just figured today we just do some mining. I'm not even looking for anything in particular. I'm just out mining. In my bare bones mining operation. I mean, this thing is about as bare bones as you can get.
You are clear to launch.
Your systems are online. Landing gear up.
What's the best ore? You know, that is a good question. I don't really know. I haven't really been mining for the purposes of making money. I've basically been just mining because I find it relaxing. So I'm probably not the best person in the world to ask about it. I no means am I an expert. Whoa, look at all those crates. Alright, let's turn.
Shield system offline.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Yeah, yeah, anything that as SAF, yeah, the SCX stuff, any of that kind of stuff seems to be profitable. I mean, gold's always profitable if you can find it. Quantanium is my preferred ore to process, to run, because I like the idea of the timer and having to deal with, you know, am I going to get it back in time, or is it going to blow my ship to hell? I kind of enjoy that myself. When you reach the critical level, it's really not that hard. All I have is more comfortable. But I mean, all I'm doing is flying back and forth to the station, so
Shield system online.
you know, I fly over here, I grab some rock, I fly back. I don't really need sleeping quarters and all of that. Yeah, I really haven't, you know, either. I getting lag when jumping. Yeah, I'm not surprised. My machine is about 5 years old, so I really need to upgrade my machine. I'm also running on Windows 10, which is probably not helping. Whoa. Oh. I was decoupled there. I thought I'd be coupled before I slowed down. A couple of E types. So I used to know what E types were and all that. I got to get back in the habit of what is an E type. What is it going to have? See, it's already purple, so it's harvestable. What is it? Quartz. That's crap. That's going to be quartz too, I bet you. An E-type. Yeah, see, barrelite. That's really not that great of stuff. Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing, is I need to build a new system. I have the motherboard, but now RAM has gone to the point that I can't afford RAM. You know, RAM is going to cost. At one point, the motherboard, the processor was going to be the expensive part. You know, and then of course, you know, the the graphics card. But now it's the RAM. The graphics card is, you know, not the hard part. Oh! Talking and almost flew into the asteroid. You're a P type. Yeah. Titanium, no. Let's just go this way. Oh, well, RAM has gotten expensive for several reasons. One of the producers of RAM, one of the major producers of RAM, is no longer going to be doing commercial. Well, all they're doing is commercial. They're not doing PC RAM anymore. We won't be able to get it, you know, unless you're in a business. They're not doing. You're not going to get. They're not working with you. They only want to deal in bulk, basically. So that is going to help. You know, AI is eating up the RAM market so bad. Laranite and copper. That's worth it. I think I can do that. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to do Laranite. It's to me, it's not really so much. I like the idea of mining. What I get is what I get. So. And this is a decent sized rock, so it should be interesting to crack. Yeah, with AI and data centers and all of that, yeah, they're using up all the RAM right now. So yeah, it's the same thing that happened with GPUs a while back. Till the manufacturers kick in again, because that's what'll happen. Is there'll be a shortage for a couple of months. It'll be expensive, and then we'll get a new manufacturing plant will come online or something, and you know the prices will drop. This is inevitable. It goes up, it goes down. So you got 100% Laranite there. Hell yeah. Yeah, you know, and some of it is artificial. You know, people are like, oh my God, what are we going to do about this? Well, you know what? The fact of the matter is, oh, that was going to be re-cracked, don't it? Yeah, that was going to be re-cracked. You know, it is what it is. Prices will go up, prices will go down. If I have to wait a little longer to buy it, to build a new system, then I guess I'll have to wait a little longer. Not like I have the money to do it right now anyways. And just after moving, and, you know, we got another move ahead. Because we're not staying here. We have a 6-month lease here, so the plan is in 6 months to be out of here. And we're either going to be moving to Maine or probably Wisconsin, depending on, you know, just on how things go. So we'll see how it goes. You get a pretty good amount. I believe me, I thought about it. I have 132 gigs of RAM in this machine. I don't really need 132 gigs of RAM. I could get away with, you know, it's 128 gigs. Yeah, 128 gigs. Yeah, because it's two. I have 4 sticks of 32 gig RAM here in the machine. So I literally could take half the RAM out and still have plenty of RAM, and probably buy a processor for what I could get for the RAM. Not when I couldn't get enough to get, you know, yeah. It's DDR4 is what's in the machine now. That's copper. Not to do DDR5, which is what's so expensive. Laranite and copper. We'll take it. Suck it up. Here we go. And let's see. That's copper rock. Yeah. Well, I bought so much RAM for this machine because, well, honestly, hang on. I bought so much RAM because I had the money at the time. You know, I'm just going to fill up the rest of this with copper. Mostly because I had the money and the RAM was there, and I didn't have anything else I needed to buy at the time. Oh wait, that's solid. All right, let's see. That's 5% laranite. You know what? Let's move on. Let's find something. We got to find something a little bit more. That's 12 clicks away. Let's go up there. Yeah, I bought that RAM years ago. But yeah. I mostly bought it because I was doing a lot of video rendering at the time. Because I was doing mostly edited content. And it sped up the rendering process, so. Oh yeah. And that was another reason for, like, you know, this eats RAM up for breakfast, like you say. Oh, gold. Oh. Yeah, that had some gold in it. Got that. A little bit of gold. Let's see. 6 clicks out. Yeah, we'll go there. Like I say, I'm just flying around mining. Having fun. This is what I like to do. This is relaxing. You know. Yeah, SE will, Star Citizen will eat up eats a ton of memory. But I wanted plenty of memory in this machine because between gaming and streaming and editing and everything else, I knew I would need, like, having enough RAM. Just, yeah. No, we're not taking that. 10, 10, 13, 12. Let's hit that one. Yeah, I did some hauling. Hauling's fun. It's another one of those ones that's just kind of like, you know, especially once you get a Hull C. You get the Hull C, you just pull up, they load you. You pull up to the next place, they unload you. This takes a little bit more involved than that, a little more brain power. You know, because this is there is a little bit of risk because I could blow up a rock and kill myself. But I also do this. That's one of the reasons why I like to do space mining instead of on the planet. Is less likely to kill myself space mining than I would be if I'm down on a planet mining. Whoa! Damn it, I almost hit that. Alright, you're a P. You're tiny, aren't you? Titanium and aluminum. Let's just pick it up anyways. We need to top off the tank. We'll head back and unload. There we go. Alright. And we'll... Okay. Hang on.
Shield system offline.
Engage dry system. Maybe we'll go down to a planet next. Haven't been down to a planet in a minute. Yeah, they have. They put in some really good sized contracts. I am enjoying the hauling stuff.
Quantum drive is now on.
In chat. To be processed. We'll probably call it a day after that.
Is now off. Shield system online.
Download more bandwidth. Well, the bandwidth isn't the process right now. The problem is my machine is the problem, not the bandwidth.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Rock mining? Yeah, I haven't done a lot of rock mining yet. I have a rock miner. I just haven't used it much.
Landing gear down.
Backseat pilot, yeah.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Yeah, I tend to,
Offline.
you know, they haven't given me any issues about it, so at least we're not getting like scanned every time we turn around. Remember back, oh God, I forget what it was, which patch it was, where every time I came anywhere near a station, I would get scanned. I'm in a mining ship, for God's sake. I'm mining. What do you think I have on me?
Welcome to the
I have
next
rocks on me,
call
for
retrieves.
God's sake.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
Down she goes. This will make load number 2. Come on. There we go. Gotta watch the elevators. Sometimes they're deadly. They can be more deadly than the pilots can be. And, yep. Down to the refinery again. Oh, I love The Expanse. Absolutely love The Expanse. Matter of fact, am starting a rewatch of The Expanse tonight after the stream, matter of fact. Yes. I would so play... basically, that's what this is. This is The Expanse for me. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I could take the bags off, put them in, swap out new bags, and all that. But it's just much easier if I just throw it in the thing. Yeah, I got two contracts working there, and I just set up another one here, and just, you know, I just do it this way. You can, like you say, you can drop it all off. And just process. Yep, 3 hours, confirm, wait. What did I not click? Oh, the aluminum. There was the aluminum, okay. Yeah, process the aluminum. See, I got 3 orders running there, but I've also run a bunch of orders off earlier, so I've already got a bunch of ore already in the station. Like if I go down to the hangar, I can show you. I've got a bunch of ore that I processed earlier. Yeah, we were doing that the other day. Outlaw had his ship and he was out with us, and he was taking the ore bags back and running them for us. But I'm solo today, so you know, this is what I'm doing. I have a multi-crew miner, but I don't have a crew to run it today, so... Yeah, they keep reworking the refinery process. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and stop in the hospital real quick. And jump in a med bed and recoup my health here. It's a quick and easy way to get a quick health top off. Oh, we had the Geminis. Look at them. Parallel universe slipping in here. We'll just let them have, you know, their own little issue there. Yeah, we're having some cloning issues. Wow, must have some really good drugs today. Woo! Okay.
Frosty hybrid frost from Jessica. Sweet, cool treat everyone loves. Mental RX, medicine isn't only about healing. Nurse to med station 4. Ask your shortest option.
Run, little guy, run! Yeah, see if I come over here to one of these kiosks. Let me show you. I already got a bunch of cargo here. If I go to other, yeah, see this is all the stuff I've processed. It's sitting in the inventory here for me to bring to go sell. I'm gonna bring a bunch of that back to Area 18 later, which I really haven't been. Check the air mix on your suit. Yeah, my air mix doesn't seem to be working right. I got my helmet on.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval. Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
Like my helmet's on.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Oh, I'm wearing the UE Army stuff. Yeah, I was doing some military run stuff earlier. Now, should we keep space mining or should I try going down on a planet? I do have a couple of sabers on me, so if I find a big rock I could possibly break. Let's see if we can get some quantanium. Let's go to the planet.
Hello and welcome aboard your dream interplanetary craft.
You are clear to launch.
Your systems are online. Shield system offline. Landing gear up.
Hot and ready to go. Yellow it is. Not gonna give me a lock when I'm in, because I'm inside the hangar here. That's why. If I was inside that hangar, this wouldn't let me give me a lock. I bet
Thank
you.
you, and please visit again.
All right, scroll back out. Come on. Let's go to Daymore. Ooh, I'm going to shave one of those antennas off. Wow. The rules. What I'm doing stuff, but all I'm doing is going back. I don't have the crew for the mole today, so. And honestly, I think the
Quantum drive is now off.
sake, you know, if you're going to be using that thing to go prospecting, so to speak, you would think
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
just pick a location. really want to look on the dark side of the planet. Yeah, I will crash, die if I stay on this side of the planet.
Quantum drive is now off.
All right, let's see. Let's try there. That should be on more of a light side of the planet, I believe.
Quantum drive is now on.
This trip a couple of times. The sunny side.
Quantum drive is now off. Shield system online.
I'm waiting for it to come live. I'm waiting for it to come to the live system. I haven't played it yet. On my list of things that I want to play around with. And we're sure to hell what the hell that even is supposed to be. Let's see. Gotta play hide the fire extinguisher with the org. You're in an Idris. Oh. Yeah, we got to play with an Idris the other day. That was a blast. What isn't? Oh, that's 5,000. I'm getting some lag system. %23 units. What? Laranite. What? Oh, this might blow. Okay, let's not do. Slowly. Yeah. Back up, back up, back up. It broke. Let's see what we got here. Let's Laranite titanium. Okay. I'm having some issues here, people. All right, we. Oh, that's no, don't pick that up. Yeah, we might have an issue. We might lose the stream. See if I can get another load in here. Let's see here. Okay, that's that big one. That's big. And I still want that, but I can't crack that. You. Let's see. Let's see. We crack this one, and we'll take this. That's. Don't you fail me.
Yellow. Better now. I just got done with the DMV. But you know, fucking wanting,
Yeah.
wanting to get yourself to relaxing.
Yeah.
And of course, it was one of those days of the DMV where I literally got sent. I went to the DMV with all the paperwork I thought I needed.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the second day I went to the DMV, because the first day I was told I didn't have everything I needed, including somebody to vouch for where I live, because I don't have the proper documentation to show where I live. So
Ah,
I need somebody to vouch for me
yeah. That you're a person and you live there.
that I'm a person and that I live there.
Yeah, my wife had to do the same thing at one point. I had to do. I'm like, she does live there. She lives
So-
with me.
My roommate had to go with me today. And then I find out that my certified copy of my birth certificate was a copy of a certified copy. So I had to go get a new copy of my birth certificate. And then I find out that the state of Texas still had an old fine on me from 20 years ago.
They never forget, man. They never forget.
I didn't even know about this because I thought this was wiped away when the Supreme Court had wiped away this old bullshit that Texas had used. But no, they went no they wiped away one part, but Texas was still hanging on to another
Texas hang on to whatever the hell they can, man.
because they were hanging on to whatever they could. So I had to drop another $106 today on top of everything else. I'm like, people, I am poor. I can barely afford the license.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing that my mother had accidentally overpaid on what she was going to pay on my credit card. So I luckily had this money to do this because otherwise I wouldn't have had this.
I got you. I understand that. Believe me, I understand that. Money situation is so tight right now. Between moving and
You know the worst thing about this is this is the comedy of errors because this is everything about how bad my life is right now.
that's okay. And disconnect.
Because the stream, this is just so bad. It is funny
Quantum drive is now off.
because
Yeah, the jank is bad today.
in order to get vouched for today, I had to have my roommate vouch for me, right? The only way my roommate was able to vouch for me was because she got fired.
Mm. So you lucked out because she got fired. She was able to come help you today.
Yeah. But that means she got fired.
Yeah.
Like, I tell you, comedy of errors.
Yep.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Landing complete. I haven't
Can't
even
win for losing.
haven't even landed yet. I call the hangar. It says landing complete. Have a good day.
All right, so you're mining. How many rocks are you finding that's actually mineable?
Plenty of rocks. I haven't had that problem. Haven't had really any problem finding rocks of mine.
Well, I thought the other day y'all were having trouble finding rocks y'all could mine.
Well, we were having trouble finding rocks that we could mine because they were so big. That was the biggest issue.
Oh, were y'all in a different area?
Well, we went planet side, and planet side mining is always one of those things that's, you know, whoa, slow down.
Landing gear down.
Sorry, I got a little off track there.
No, you're fine. But yeah. So we've been finding a decent amount of rocks to mine.
Have a pleasant
I've been
stay.
finding decent amount. I'm not, probably not the best rocks in the world to mine, you know, not the most profitable, but I'm mining because I enjoy mining, not because I'm really trying to make a whole lot of money at it. If I want to make money, I'll pull up my Hull C and go make $1 million an hour just hauling cargo back and forth.
Welcome.
So for me, this
to
is
the
more,
ASOC
you
vehicle
know,
retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved
more
to a
interactive.
storage
I get out of the
facility.
ship, I get in the ship. You know. So yeah. Come on. Elevator. Thank you. But yeah, I'm having issues today. Not so much with the game as I am
more productive when you can start actually building your own stuff.
Oh, well, and that's the thing, is that's what I'm waiting for, really. I'm waiting for crafting and building. That is going to be the thing for me. All this mining then will have a purpose, because then it'll be mining materials so that I can then use them for crafting and building. Like, I've got resources already stored, and I'm going to put away more resources so that when building does come, hopefully they won't reset everything and like all your inventory, and I'll have that. If not, they'll reset everything and I won't have it, and I'll just have to go mine more of it. But yeah, this is the mining loop, and this is what I enjoy doing. So what I probably should do is go move. Let's see. How many contracts I'm running? I got 3 running already. This is one I ran before you guys started, where I brought you guys in, and then the other 2 that I started since then. This is the 3rd one. And like I said, I use the same timer. I use the slow process. Doesn't cost as much, gives me good return on my investment. There's 4 orders there running right now. And we can go get another one. And I can do this all night long, really. Just running back and forth. I need to bring my raft over, though, because I'm going to need to pull what I've got and go sell, or go bring it over to Area 18 and store it, more or less. So that's mostly what I'm doing right now. I'm not even selling it. I'm actually stockpiling it for purposes that I really don't want to go into right now. Might be a little nefarious. I don't know. Like, I'm not selling off my gold, because apparently gold is one of those commodities that is needed for the blueprint for like a big ship or something like that. So, because they have this whole, where is it here? Go to contracts, collections. Yeah, the Wicklow stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. I haven't got the tog horns right now, so I could go do that. But I actually might look into seeing what all this is. All this is not Wicklow stuff. That eventually is supposed to be able to, you can like buy a Nidris if you have all the right parts. There's like a recipe for all kinds of ships that you can get.
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
I was hoping I'd get a couple of people. I was going to take the mole out and go mining, but I can't mine in the mole by myself. And I need at least 3 people to make it worthwhile. And my ship's not in the hangar. It's down there. Where's my ship? This is what happens.
Welcome to
Where's the
ASOC
ship?
vehicle
That says
retrieval system.
stored.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome
Alright.
to the ASOP
Yeah,
vehicle
see, it's
retrieval
giving me
system.
issues. It's saying it's here, but it's not stored.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
All right, you know what I'm gonna do? Before I do that, let me claim my raft. Where's the raft? Atlas. Oh, I can't claim it here because this is a small hangar.
Please visit us
All
again.
right. Yeah, the hangar's messed up, so I'm gonna go claim my raft, and then I'm gonna hop server real quick, and that should fix the issue. This happens about every third or fourth time I store my ship and go to pull it. I gotta switch servers. I gotta hop out, hop back in.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
I see
system.
there's the
Server's
raft.
getting buggy again.
Yeah.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
All right.
Thank you.
Now store that
Your
right.
vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
All right. It says it's in the
Please
storage
visit us
facility.
again. Goodbye.
So I'm gonna hop out to the main menu, and then jump back in. And this usually resets that. Hopefully, maybe the server will be better. We'll see if this helps. Let's see. Oh, Space Tomatoes playing. Let's see. Can I get it on his server? Jump to a different server. That should help. Come on, let me in. Maybe it'll have a better tick rate. It'll be operating better. Oh. Hey, Scoob, how you doing? Just doing a little mining. That's what we're doing today. Just a little bit of mining. A little bit of mining. A little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, come on. Get in the game. Hopefully we'll be in the game, back in the game here in a minute. I'll go do another mine and run or two. Waiting on 4.5 to hit, and that will give us engineering stuff, which would be interesting. Especially, I generally don't fly a lot of multi-crew ships, so I don't know how much engineering is going to be an issue. Though I think like the miner, there'll probably be some issues with the miners and stuff like that. Yep. Yeah, it's regular IronWulf stream. We're mining today, so it's a mining stream. All right. Got turned around a little bit. Let's see, did they give me a hangar here already? See if there's a hangar with my name on it already. Yeah, small hangar. Let's go to the hangar and then we'll pull the ship there.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your
Retrieve.
vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
There we go. Down the elevator goes. No. Come on. There it is. I probably should check my fuel levels and stuff while I'm at it. Because I haven't done that in about 4 trips now.
Yep.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
Yeah. Oh, I need some repairs. Refuel. Refuel. Processing. Fuel's topped off. And repairs are done. Are you done? Alright, you're done. Okay.
Engines online.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Fuel is at 100%. Launch complete. Landing gear up. Shield system
Thank you.
offline.
And please visit again.
Alright. And let's see. So, shall we go? Let's go to. Yeah, let's go to just do some more space mining. Space mining is just so much easier to do. You don't have to worry about getting on the planet and dealing with rocks and all that other stuff. Looks like I'm going to jump right through the arm of the thing.
Quantum drive.
I kind of did. Like, wow! Right through.
Quantum drive is now off. Shield system online.
Yeah, I avoid that area over there because that's where whatever missions they got around here will spawn in that area. So we're gonna head over away from that. I am still decoupled.
I finally got chat to work.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Hey Alice, hey Scooby, how y'all doing? You stood.
Never fly directly at a rock. Just don't do it. Oh, I still got some inert material in the cargo hole. God damn it. Oh well. I didn't empty out the cargo hole with the inert material when I dropped that last load off. You'd think it would just get rid of it. It's inert. You'd think it would just dump it. But no, it left it in the bag. So I'm starting with 5%. Almost 5 FUs of inert material already. That's okay. I'll just make this a quick run and I can make sure I clear that next time. And it ain't the greatest load in the world, but it's not, I don't really care. Just mining. Here, I'm just chilling.
nothing like just having a little bit of fun.
Yeah, just chilling, you know, doing some mining, picking up some rocks. You know, I really don't care. You know, I'm just mining material. I mean, I could go out here and be all, oh, well, I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to pick this one. And spend 20 minutes flying around, nitpicking rocks, trying to find one to crack, or just find one, take it, and just, you know, take what it is and go back and process it. Sometimes it's about the amount of loads you do, not what in any one particular load. I'm just gonna pick it all up. Back light, inert, yeah. Because I didn't empty the damn bag out earlier, so that doesn't help. And I picked up that whole thing, and I still got almost 4 SU of space left. Alright, let's see. Let's go there. No, there's one right there. 2 clicks away. What are you?
Profit by volume.
Yep. Sometimes that's, you know, the best way to do it. Yeah, I'm just going to grab up this little rock here, and then I'm going to call that a run and just go back and process that out. You know, sometimes it isn't about, you know, profits, making max profit off each run. Sometimes it's just a matter of making the runs. You know, sometimes the quick turnaround can be profitable. Sometimes it's not. All right, where are we at? There it is up there. Not that I'm really worried about much about that. And it choose.
Quantum drive is now
I get that.
Yeah, I'm getting screen freezing. I'm getting disconnect issues. It is just not being happy today. What's going on?
shield system online.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Which side? You can put me on that side again. Okay. At least they kind of put me in the same hangar every time. The station really isn't that busy today.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Engines online. Engines offline.
Good landing.
Yeah, not bad.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Yeah, I know this is pretty boring. Just back and forth, back and forth. But I'm making money.
I know I said that a bit late, but
Well, you're watching the stream and there's a delay in when I land and when people see it, so. Yeah, I'm watching the feed over on the side. You know, I get in the elevator, push the button, and then, you know, I say that and I gotta push the button, but I look over and on the screen I'm still running to the doorway. So I know there's probably about a 10-second delay right now in this what I'm saying and what it gets to you guys, so. The guys are walking around pretty good today. They're not standing on chairs and stuff, so it kind of looks good. I think this server might be running a little better than the last one I was on.
that's always good.
Now, see, I got 4 work orders in. This will make a 5th. And mark that, mark that, mark that, mark that. All right, that's 5 work orders in. Clear out the... Sell that. Yeah, I'm sure it's an issue they can fix over time. Yeah. All right, folks. Well, I know that is probably one of the shortest streams I've done, but yeah, that's going to be the stream for today. Thank you for being here. Hit that like button on the way out if you haven't already. Please subscribe to the channel. Like I said, today was just a little bit of mining run. We went and made a bunch of mining runs. I'll get it processed. We'll turn it in, make some money off of it. I will not be back tomorrow. I'm helping to move a truck. I'll be gone all day. I will be back on Thursday with more 7 Days to Die. We might look at 2.5 or whatever it is, the new update. We might jump back into Rebirth. Until then, I don't know. I'll see you then. Have a good night, folks. Thank you so much for being here. And as always, I will see